where do I go and even report about it?
Which is very scary. What the impacts are, I'm not very sure.
One of the reasons of this, learning disability is the lead content.
Another busy day, like any other day, for this bustling toy market in the heart of the national capital, Delhi. Another busy day of selling packaged dreams to friendship-seeking little hearts, to young minds in search of heroes. Our kids are growing up with images that the satellite age brings them. They crave for toys as seen on television, images that market forces want them to see and their parents prefer them to emulate. The market for toys is ever expanding in India. It's now a high-profit, extremely competitive, cutthroat business. A business where only the cheapest survive. But at what cost? Most baby products are made of plastic, all made of PVC, polyvinyl chloride. PVC is widely used because it is cheaper, easier to process, and has more color options than most other toy-making materials. These baby products may contain highly toxic chemicals that can have severe repercussions on a child's health. The question is, how can these cute little toys suddenly turn so damaging for kids?
You know, PVC is polyvinyl chloride. It's one of the polymers which is called plastic, and it's very soft plastic. It's almost unusable. It is made only usable by adding additives, and many chemical additives, including lead, are added to that. And these are not chemically bound, they are very loosely bound. So when, for example, children are giving these nipples, these honey-filled nipples, they are made of PVC. And those chemicals leach out.
Most parents, and even the doctor fraternity in India, are ignorant about the impacts of lead poisoning on children.
Unfortunately, there has not been a wide awareness even amongst the doctor community, or I would say specifically the pediatricians community.
We quizzed a few people on their awareness levels regarding toxic toys.
We haven't heard of any toxins present in toys till now.
आजकल ऐसा है कि बच्चे अक्सर या तो ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स के पास रहते हैं और या फिर मेड्स के पास रहते हैं, सर्वेंट्स के पास ही। और होता अक्सर यही है कि ना तो ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स को पता होता है और ना ही सर्वेंट्स को कि कौन से खिलौने बच्चों के लिए अच्छे हैं, कौन से हानिकारक हैं। इस चीज़ का नॉलेज तो सचमुच में नहीं है।
जनरली हम प्राइस टैग ही चेक करते हैं। जो टॉयज़ देखने में अच्छी होती हैं, जो बच्चों को अच्छी लगती हैं, हम वही लेते हैं। टॉयज़ के जो टॉक्सिक एलिमेंट्स होते हैं उसके बारे में कोई अवेयरनेस है नहीं।
Anything which attracts my baby. It should be colorful. Like I've just bought a ball. It was just worth ₹20 and it was very nice. He was very attracted. He likes to play with it.
टॉयज़ में टॉक्सिन है कि नहीं ये तो मुझे पता नहीं। मैं मोस्ट ऑफली उसे सॉफ्ट टॉय देना पसंद करती हूँ, बट सॉफ्ट टॉय के अंदर कोई लेबल्स तो होते नहीं है कि ये टॉक्सिन वाले हैं और नॉन टॉक्सिन्स हैं।
We even found some parents are partially aware of the toxicity in toys, but were still buying them for their children. The reasons are simple. The price factor. In a country like India, where the majority is still struggling to cope with the growing demands of a large family, coupled with an unstable monthly income, price plays an important role for parents to decide what toys to buy for their children. Risk to life becomes irrelevant. An investigation by Toxics Link in collaboration with CNN IBN revealed chilling facts about the toxic presence in toys. The investigators held a random check on toys by branded manufacturers. These were toys sold in well-known stores with glitzy, safe labels. They bought toys from across various toy stores in Delhi. These samples were then scientifically tested for lead. The results were devastating.
Well, very strangely, normally when we do a study, we get a huge negative reaction. Everybody denies the study. This time, nobody denied the study. Everybody is very polite and apologetic. And the toy industry instantly said, oh, we're going to take measures to change it. The paint industry was completely silent. They didn't react. We wrote to them several times. They didn't react till a few months back when they made an announcement that they're going to remove this. But on the same time, they have been opposing and resisting a more stringent standard in the BIS, and the government has not taken any action to make the standards mandatory.
Children get exposed to toxic chemicals when they swallow or breathe in lead from these toxic toys.
Paints on toys, which children are natural, they are basically explorers of the world through their mouth. The first thing that comes into their hands, they're going to put it into their mouth because that's how they explore the world. So paints, when they paint, they lick the paints, they get the lead into their body.
Lead and cadmium present in teethers and other baby products are known poisons and can cause serious harm to children. Children's digestive system absorbs up to 50% of the lead they ingest. The list of ailments that lead poisoning can bring home is long, enough to send shivers down your spine. Learning disabilities, attention deficit disorder and decreased intelligence, nervous system and kidney damage, speech, language and behavior problems, poor muscle coordination, decreased muscle and bone growth, hearing damage, seizures, unconsciousness and at times even death.
Then none of our magazines, they cover any articles on lead content about our toys.
No, we haven't known about it at all, that toys have paint and they can be toxins. We haven't known about it at all.
जब हम छोटे थे तब हम भी बहुत टॉयज से खेले थे, बट उस टाइम ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. अगर अब है, अगर टॉयज में टॉक्सिन्स है तो बट मेरे बच्चे को तो अभी तक ऐसा कुछ हुआ नहीं है कि मैं इस चीज़ को लेके बड़ा इशू बनाऊं.
Quite obviously, lead poisoning is a subject very few are aware of. Some even choose to ignore it. However, ignorance is not bliss, but a curse here. Ignorance can lead to devastating repercussions.
Lead causes permanent effects on the body. That means it has effects on the nervous system, which are the most damaging, but it also has effects on the blood system and it has effects on the intestinal symptoms. But the nervous system effects are permanent. The others can be, reversed if you're